What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Just starting off as a rookie on my channel. But anyway, I just want to talk about this King Von situation. Um, I'm, I'm from Chicago. Been in Chicago my whole entire life. For those who do not know, it's real. It's starting to upset me. Now I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm a huge King Von fan because I'm not. I mean, I definitely love, you know, his music. You know, I didn't know him as a person, so I can't sit up and say, "Oh, King Von, the best rapper ever. I love him." Nah, I ain't gonna do none of that. All I'm saying is, I heard some of the man albums, and I like his music. You know what I'm saying? He speaks the truth. He tells stories. He raps about what his life been through, and I believe him. Because growing up in Chicago, I definitely believe everything he rapping about is definitely what he went through. So that's why a lot of people can relate to him, whether you BD, GD, Blackstone, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I understand certain people don't like him because he in a different gang, and to me, the gang stuff is like played out. Like people don't even know what they fighting and killing each other for. So it's like it's kind of played out right now. But anyway, to each his own. But I just want to say, and I'm going to label this the title of what I'm talking about. I just want to, first of all, I know it's dark, so sorry about that. I don't feel like getting up, cutting on the light. It ain't because I'm ugly, because I'm definitely not. But anyway, I'm going to label the title exactly what I'm about to talk about. So, from my understanding, is that like I said, I'm not a huge King Von fan, so it's not like I've been knowing him since his childhood and all that. Like, I knew that he was part of Dirt Crew and O Block or whatever. That's all I did know about him. But from my understanding is that he was in the car listening to Young Boy. What is his name? NBA Young Boy song. And I'm not a fan of his either. I haven't really heard all his music. I'm sure he got some good music because everybody like him. He got a lot of subscribers, so I'm sure everybody like Young Boy. But King Von, he was just stating his opinion on one of NBA YoungBoy's songs, and he just happened to be live when he was doing it. So you know how we are in Chicago. We gonna tell it like it is. We ain't gonna play with you. We ain't gonna. I mean, it's a lot of phony people in Chicago too. But anyway, we gonna 9 times out of 10 keep it 100 with you. So he was keeping it 100. He was in his car, truck, whatever he was in, and he just told his homeboy, like, man, NBA YoungBoy don't live the life that he's rapping about. Now, I don't agree with that statement because you never know what somebody else been through. So, I mean, for him to say that was kind of like, okay, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what that man been through. I mean, just because he live in another state, I mean, it's hoods everywhere. I mean, like I said, my city, we dangerous and deadly, but it's thugs and gangsters and whatever else you want to call it in different states too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say it's not, but from my understanding, that's how this beef all kicked off because he made a statement or an opinion. You know what I'm saying? It was his opinion. That's what he felt. He felt like NBA YoungBoy's song, whatever song he was listening to, was not the lifestyle that he be rapping about. And that's his opinion. He got the right to his fucking opinion. So it ain't the fact Von was hating on him, because Von was fucking up and coming anyway. So he was about to be big. He was about to blow up. So he definitely wasn't hating on NBA YoungBoy. He was just, speaking his opinion. Shit, Von got songs that, they not all that neither. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure other rappers might was saying the same thing. They just wasn't on live when they said it. Every song is different. He might like some NBA young boy songs. You never know. But on that particular live that he was on, he said, he said what he said. So word is, NBA YoungBoy heard that, and they started throwing shots at each other online. You know what I'm saying? So that's my understanding of how the small beef kicked off. You know what I'm saying? How they started going back and forth on the internet, which is what I hate, because the internet, that's like, you can't help but to be on the internet because it's 2020. Everybody on the internet, and the internet ruined lives. Trust me, it definitely ruined lives. It ruined my life. It ruined everybody's life. You know what I'm saying? But the internet gonna be the internet. But you can't believe everything that you see on the internet. And I'm telling you that right now. Since this is the actual first video on my page, I don't care how far I make it in YouTube, whether I get 1 million subscribers or whether I don't get no subscribers. I don't really care. But I'm gonna always have my channel and make debates on my channel and show you how to make money on my channel through real estate. But anyway, so like I said, it don't matter how big I get or how small I get on YouTube, because I really don't care, because I have money that I make outside of doing YouTube or whatever. And I'm gonna always keep it that way. But yeah, everybody been through a lot of things in their life, but you can't believe everything that you see on YouTube or on the internet, period, because a lot of things be false. So you have to get down to the root of actually what happened. And I'm gonna just leave it at that as far as me kicking my page off on YouTube for the subscribers that's gonna start following me, or the new subscribers, or whoever. And I'm also gonna give things away. Not because I'm trying to get a lot of followers and all that, views and all that. I don't care about none of that. That's just the kind of person that I am. So I'm just gonna throw little incentives in, the first 10 subscribers, or the first, actually, since 7 my favorite number, I'm gonna actually, for the every 7 subscriber, I'm gonna do something. It might not be big, it might be big, I don't know. But I'm gonna do something for the every 7 subscriber I get. So hold me to that. All my subscribers, hold me to that once y'all start subscribing. And I'm not gonna play. If you the 7th subscriber, I'm actually gonna inbox you and reply to your message on my page or whatever I gotta do to let you know that you the 7th subscriber. So it's always gonna be 7. It's gonna always go by 7s. So anyway, that's as far as my page. But back on King Von. So they was going back and forth on the internet, throwing little shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really serious. Well, to King Von, it wasn't that serious because he don't care. I mean, he just got an I don't care attitude from what I can see. So it was all just funny to him, fun and games, going back and forth with NBA YoungBoy. I mean, now they was getting serious, putting each other kids in it. That's kind of getting out of hand, because I don't want nobody talking about my kids. So that's kind of, it was getting kind of serious right there. But honestly, I don't think Von cared. I think NBA YoungBoy was the one who actually cared about the beef that was going on, or the beef that he thought was going on. King Von didn't really care, because in Chicago, man, we don't, bro. We don't care about nothing like that. Like, that's just funny to us. We just do it just to get under your skin. That's how Chicago people are. See, people don't know how people are in Chicago. We say things and do things to get under your skin. That don't mean we mean it. That's just how we get down. I mean, it's crazy, but that's how we get down. So NBA YoungBoy, not being from Chicago, of course he don't know that. So he took it as being serious. So anyway, I think it really kicked off when Janaya, and again, whatever her name is, Janaya, whatever. She can get on social media and say it's not her fault. She can do all that. But at the end of the day, it's your fault. And I'm gonna get into why it's her fault. Like I said, it all started because of King Von said what he said when he was listening to NBA YoungBoy's song. That's how it kind of kicked off. It kicked off right there, but it wasn't serious. It didn't get serious until King Von was seen with Janiyah. That's what made the situation serious. That's when NBA YoungBoy was like, man, what? He with her? Now look, I got 3 baby mamas, okay? All 3 of them are explainable. But anyway, I mean, we, some guys, we still love our BMs. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many we got. We can have 8, 9, 10 like NBA YoungBoy, whatever. But we still feel some type of way about them, or just females in general that we actually loved. You know what I'm saying? I mean, guys, man, we might be tough and all that stuff, but we still be having feelings. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what kind of dude you is or where you from. You gonna have feelings over a female that you actually like for real. So NBA YoungBoy was in his feelings when he saw Von with her. And problem is, she can have any dude, well, I ain't gonna say any dude in this world, or so-called make a song, because according to her, she just wants to make a song with Von. Come on now. Like, all these rappers out here, and you can find a rapper to make a song with, like, come on. You gonna choose Von, the person that's kind of beefing with your ex or whoever NBA YoungBoy is to her, you gonna pick Von out of everybody? It is your fault. Based off that right there, you should have stayed away from that man. Why are you going towards Von? You see he already going back and forth with NBA YoungBoy on social media. Why would you go to Von? That's lighting fuel to the fire. So that's my point. It's her fault. She shouldn't have been around Von. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. She shouldn't have been around Von. Simple. I ain't trying to hit no, we trying to make a song. I ain't trying to hit none of that. You know how many rappers it is out here? And you gonna go to the man that's going back and forth with NBA YoungBoy on the internet. You started it. Simple. Because you knew NBA YoungBoy was gonna say something about that. So it's no way around it. Talking about you wanted to make a song with him. That's baloney. I hate this. I don't know if I can do this YouTube stuff because I want to curse so bad, but I gotta remember they gonna, like, whatever they do, block your video, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not gonna curse. I'm gonna try not to. But as far as me debating, it's gonna be real hard to keep my channel going because I like cursing. I ain't gonna lie. But it's her fault based off that. She should have stayed away from that man, point blank, period. Ain't nothing else to say. What can you say about that? Like, what can you say about that? As the female, it's nothing you can say. It's not like, come on. You gonna go, that's just like me. If my ex is beefing on Facebook with another girl, why would I go over the other girl's house? You know what I'm saying? Out of all these girls in the world, I'm gonna go over the girl house that she beefing with on Facebook. Like, come on. I know what I was doing. Just like Janiyah knows what she was doing. Janaea, whatever her name is. I don't care if I'm mispronouncing her name. I don't care. Even if she get on my YouTube channel right here and say something. I don't care if I'm mispronouncing your name. It's your fault. That man died, point blank, period. Yeah, he done a lot of things in the past that probably caught up with him. Okay, that can be part of it too, but it's mainly her fault. So anyway, like I said, she should have stayed away from him. And then, of course, Asian Doll didn't make it no better. She gonna run and go up on the NBA YoungBoy. All these rappers, once again, all these rappers in the world, and you gonna go make a song with NBA YoungBoy. Come on now. Y'all was being petty and y'all know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, that's just being petty. Point blank, period. So both of them females knew what they was doing. And all that was doing was adding more fuel to the fire. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that internet beef, I don't think it was as serious of. I don't think it was that serious. I really don't. But until Janaya and Asian Dow did what they did, that's when it got real, right there. So it's actually both of their fault. And Asia Dale got the nerve to cry and all that. Yeah, you crying because you used to be with him and all that. That's understandable. But at the end of the day, man, Von wasn't with you when he died. So come on, shorty, cool out. Like for real. Like that's just funny to me. All of a sudden you wanna say, oh, if he died, I wanna die. Come on, man. Like people just be Man, the internet, people be clout chasing so hard. It's crazy. Oh, that's one thing about me. I'm not gonna post no clout chasing or what is it, clickbait videos to get y'all to watch me. I don't care. I'm gonna keep it 100 at all times. So you don't have to worry about that neither. But she was definitely clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she felt bad about his death, but come on now. If he died, I died. Come on now. You wouldn't have broke up with him if you felt that way. Or you wouldn't have let him broke up with you. Vice versa. Doesn't matter. You would have been on him like, can we please work this out? You wasn't doing none of that. Period. So after he died, I'm trying to act like, oh, anyway, I'm not even about to get on her because she just, first of all, she ain't even all that. Vaughn could have found somebody way better than her. That's point blank, period. And he probably was going to anyway. But anyway, it's both of their fault. Hers and Asian Dow's, Janaya and Asian Dow's, both of their fault that it got extremely bad. Put it that way. It's their fault that the beef got extremely bad because there wasn't really no beef. But they lit that fire, point blank, period. I don't care what nobody say. You can deny it all you want. And I can't wait till y'all get under my comments so I can argue. That's the point. I'm not gonna say argue. I'm gonna say debate. Cause I'm not gonna say argue. I'm gonna say debate. Let's debate. Please get in my comments and talk if you disagree. Please, if you do. I can't wait. I'm gonna respond to every single comment. Oh, that's one thing about my page. I will respond to all of y'all comments. I'm gonna make sure I do. I don't care what I do every day. I'm going to make sure I reply to everybody comment. So, like I'm saying, they lit that fire, regardless of what anybody in this world say. You can't blame it on Rondo, can't blame it on nobody. It was Asian Dow and Janaya. It was their fault. They lit that fire, period. Now, Quando Rondo, hey, he was signed by NBA YoungBoy, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And then he branched off and did his own thing or whatever. But at the end of the day, NBA YoungBoy, put that money in his hand. So I guess he called himself so-called being loyal. But to me, the whole thing seemed like a setup because he's saying that he was in the car asleep at the club. Who does that, bro? Like, even if you high, come on, man, go home. Like, for real. Don't nobody sleep in the parking lot of the club. So that right there alone don't make sense to me. Like, obviously he was waiting on Von to get to the club because he knew Von was coming to that club. How did he know Von was coming to that club? I have no idea unless the people at that club announced it on the radio or something or had a flyer. But that's what's crazy too because even King Von manager said he didn't know that King Von was going to that after hour spot or after club spot or whatever after they left the opium or whatever. Even King Von manager said he didn't know that they was detouring to the other spot. So I don't know how Quando Rondo knew that Von was going to be there. That's kind of strange, actually. But I'm sure they announced it on the radio. Like, hey, King Von's stopping through tonight. Make sure you be here. I'm sure they did that. I don't know. But anyway, somehow Von found out. Rondo found out about it. So they was camping out in the parking lot waiting on Von to get there. Point blank simple. You ain't about to... Why are you sleeping in the parking lot, bro? Like, that don't even make sense. I was sleeping in the parking lot. And come on, man. Anyway, that don't even make sense. And, yeah, that don't make sense. It was a setup, point blank period. Point blank period. NBA YoungBoy told that man to handle his business. And that's what he went to go do. I don't care what nobody say. So they was already waiting on Von to get there because they knew how Von was gonna react once Von saw them. Because Von is a hothead, point blank period. Von a hothead. Yeah, he got security and all that stuff, but man, he ain't had Dirk in his ear. If Dirk was there, it probably would have been different. But he ain't had nobody in his ear. You think he about to listen to his manager? Von is a hothead. Von gonna do what he wanna do. So that's what he did. He hopped out. He saw Quando Rondo at that truck. Quando Rondo knew what he was doing. That's why he was outside the truck. He wanted Von to walk up on him. That's what he wanted. It was all a setup, bro. Why was Quando Rondo the only one sitting outside that truck? If you watch the video again, that's strange. How's all your boys in the truck and you the only one standing outside the truck? That was bait for Von to walk up. They baited Von to walk up. It's like a fish in the sea. You know what I'm saying? Like Rondo was the bait. He was the bait for Rondo boys to do what they did to Von. Point blank simple. That's why Rondo was the only one outside that truck, because they knew Von was going to get out and walk up on him and do something, because Von is a hothead. And that's exactly what happened. Von got out, walked up on him, fired him, didn't say nothing, because that's how we do in Chicago. We just fire you. Point blank period. We're not about to talk about nothing. It's nothing to talk about. I'm just about to fire you. And that's what Von did. He fired him up. So after he fired him up, they got the rumbling. Dude hopped out the back seat, you know what I'm saying? Came around the back of the truck and backdoored Von. That's what we call it in Chicago. He backdoored him. Simple. So it was all a setup. Period. It was all a setup. Dude got shot, you know what I'm saying? Dude that shot Von got shot. And that's what happened. And at the end of the day, all that Rondo trying to help Von, why would he try to help Von after Von just fired off him? That don't even make sense. So for everybody that's saying Quando Rondo was trying to help Von up, bro, this man just got fired on. He not about to help Von do nothing. What is you talking about? Like, y'all not even making sense. Why would he help that man? Why would he help him? And he just fired me. Why would I help a man that just stole off me? Stole off me in the jaw. I'm about to help him? No, that don't make sense. And if he was helping him, why did Muwap, who was Von buddy, come over and fire Rondo? Like, obviously he wasn't helping him. Y'all not making sense. That just totally don't make sense. And for Quando Rondo friend to get on live and say that, or not live, but make a video saying, oh, Rondo's trying to help King Von. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Von just fired on him. How is Rondo trying to help King Von? And you said that Rondo was trying to throw Von in the car, in the rental car, and take him to the hospital. How, bro? And he was too busy trying to take your mans to the hospital that got shot in the leg. That don't even make sense. How would he throw King Von in the same car with the man that shot him, bro? Like, Rondo was riding with dude. So that don't even make sense. And even if Rondo wasn't riding with dude that shot Von, it doesn't matter. Rondo not about to take Von nowhere. This man just fired off him, bro. Y'all not making sense. Like, stop getting on the internet lying, bro. Dude did what he did. He came around and backdoored Von. Period. Now y'all trying to use them Atlanta laws to say it was self-defense. Come on, bro. Self-defense is getting out the truck fighting like a man, not getting out the truck backdooring somebody and shooting them in the back. That's not self-defense. Self-defense is getting out that truck and y'all all fighting like men. Y'all out there rumbling. That's self-defense. So I ain't trying to hit that. And if dude get off on that self-defense, y'all said there wasn't going to be no Atlanta versus Chicago. Yeah, okay. Let that man get off on self-defense. It's going to be a problem. Trust me. Chicago not going at all. But anyway, that's self-defense, bro. Getting out that truck, throwing them hands. Just like it was back in the day. You throw hands and settle everything. Getting out of a truck and shooting somebody is not self-defense. Point blank period. Von ain't had no gun on him. So how's that self-defense? Von had fists. He was throwing his hands. If Von had a gun on him, then okay. Okay, dude can get out and do what he got to do. Because Von got a pistol on him. But Von ain't had nothing on him. So that's not self-defense. That don't make sense. But anyway, that's not for me to figure out, and I don't care. That's for whoever else to figure out. But I just don't think that was self-defense. I really don't. They set that man up to get killed, period. They knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing. Because if he had enough time to sleep in the parking lot, that means he was already there waiting on Von. So why they didn't go in the club? They was just sitting in the parking lot, sleep. Like, that don't make sense. Like, come on, man. If you at a club, you getting out going to that club. Yeah, you're going to sit in the car and drink and smoke and all that before you go in. That's understandable. But sleep? Come on, man. But anyway, so, and that was clearly Lil Tim that he was taken in the hospital, not Von. For everybody else that's saying that, oh, that was Von he was trying to take to the hospital. That was Von. That wasn't Von, bro. That was Lil Tim. Point blank, period. That was Lil Tim that he took to the hospital. So, again, how was he trying to take Von to the hospital and he had Lil Tim at the hospital with him? That don't make sense. Why would you take the man that shot the other man to the hospital? Why would you take both of them to the hospital? That's just dumb, and that's retarded for whoever believed that. But anyway, like I said, it's unfortunate that Von lost his life, man. Like I said, I'm not a BD, I'm not a GD, I'm not none of that. But at the end of the day, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? And prayer goes out to his family, his little babies that ain't gonna see their daddy grow up. That's messed up, and that's the way it is. You know, that's the problem, people. But you know what? At the end of the day, you could say it's both of them females' fault, but at the end of the day, as far as dudes, we gotta stop trying to be so tough, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, everybody tough in their own way. That's understandable. But everybody gotta stop trying to show how tough they are. Like, you don't have to show nobody how tough you are. Just be humble, bro. It don't matter where you stay. Chicago, Atlanta, California, Louisiana, Mississippi, New York, it don't matter. Everybody got thugs in every city. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got, you ain't even got to be a thug. Everybody got tough guys in every city. Like, every guy is not no wimp. You know what I'm saying? Or scary or whatever else you want to call it. I want to call it a lot of things, but I can't over this YouTube stuff. But every city got somebody that's not going to stand for that. They going to stand toe-to-toe and fight you. Or, you know, do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? Pull out whatever they got to pull out. That's every city. So my thing is, that's why it's always so many people dying all over the world as far as like gang related, because every man always trying to show how tough they are. And that's the problem. It's always gonna be somebody out here that's tougher than you, no matter who you are. You can think you the toughest man in the universe. Guess what? It's gonna be somebody out here tougher than you. So that's the problem. As men, we always gotta feel like, oh, I can whoop him, or I'm gonna whoop him, or, you know, like somebody ain't gonna do something about it. Like, okay, you whoop him, and guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna come back not with his fist. He's gonna come back with something else in his hand. You feel me? And then that's when it's gonna turn into, oh, rest in peace, such and such. And then you know what's gonna happen after that? That same person that y'all telling to rest in peace, his cousin or his brother gonna come back for revenge. And it's gonna be a never-ending saga. And that's how the world operates. And that's why it's always gonna be crime and all this stuff. And it don't even matter who the president is no more. Like, at the end of the day, nobody can stop crime and drugs. It's gonna always be in the world. Period. Period. If the president ain't God, then it doesn't matter who the president is. Period. So again, it's sad, and I just had to speak on it because, like I said, I don't even be on this YouTube stuff, but I figure if I'm gonna do a YouTube channel, I want to make my channel about having debates because I know it's gonna be a lot of people that disagree with me, and I love that. I love debating, and if you're right, I'm gonna tell you you're right. I'm not no hater, but if you're wrong, I'm definitely gonna debate with you, definitely. So, welcome to the channel, everybody. This is Red 7 Debates. Leave your comments, leave your likes. You can subscribe if you want to. I don't care, because again, I'm not doing this to get famous or nothing like that. But you can subscribe though, because it's definitely going to be an interesting channel. I'm definitely going to be debating about a whole bunch of stuff. And it's not just violence. I'm going to be debating about everything. Politics, presidents, sports, football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, golf, everything. I'm going to be debating about everything. Crime, drugs, females, everything. Everything. My channel is going to be lit because I'm going to definitely be debating about everything on my channel. And like I said, welcome to the channel. And for every 7 subscriber, because I'm not going to tell you to subscribe, because again, if you subscribe, it is what it is. Because I told you, every 7 subscriber, I'm going to do something for you. I don't know exactly what. Right now, I might just start off with a Cash App. Just drop your Cash App name, and I'll send you whatever I want to send you. $5, $10, $20, $30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100. You never know what you might get. So you got to be the 7th subscriber. Point blank, period. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe. I'm just going to comment and let you know that you're the 7th subscriber and drop your Cash App. So that's how this channel going to go, period. So if you don't subscribe, that's on you. But if you do subscribe, you might look up and get a Cash App. Some money sent to you. Everybody need money. But anyway, so again, this is Red 7 Debates, and I'm out. So leave them comments so we can debate.